Hey everyone, this is Taylor Neely by himself at the moment, currently waiting on Khaled Elchoufi to get in here. Khaled Elchoufi is going to be on the podcast today. He's a well-known Atlanta comedian, hilarious guy, hilarious feller, really quite kind, really quite silly. I have always admired him since the first day I ever met him, which was outside of a barbecue place in Marietta, Georgia. Oh, there's some crackling, but it's my earbuds that are crackling, not the sound coming out of this. This sounds crisp. This sounds clear. But so this is going to be episode 21, I believe. Khaled Elchoufi on the podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by no one in particular except for me and the things I do on this show. My attitude, my personality, the year 2024, the year of our Lord 2024, which is off to a good start, a rip-roaring start. You know, comedy so far this year has been off to a very good, fun start. It's been good. Only one set has been mediocre and not great. Other than that, I've had a good attitude going into every single set. And that's really all you can ask for. That's really all I can do. Moving forward, moving right along with the year 2024 is an exciting time. There's hope, there's excitement, there's joy, there's something to look forward to. And what I'm looking forward to in 2024 are the possibilities. The possibilities that something great might happen. Something good might happen for me and my well-being. So enjoy this episode with Khaled Elchoufi. He is a sweetheart. If you know him, you like him. He's a nice guy. He's sweet. There's not much more else I can say about it. He's one of those comics you watch. There's a few in Atlanta you watch, like they're gonna make a career out of this. They're gonna make a living out of this. They're fun to watch on stage. I'm entertained by them. I don't even really care what they say. I just enjoy watching them. And also helps that Khaled does say funny stuff on stage. So he's someone I do see bright, good things coming out from in the future. And he's on the podcast today, which is great, which is nice. He wanted to do it. He asked me, he told me he wanted to do it. I was like, of course you can do my podcast. My podcast that so many people listen to, of course you could do it. So enjoy.
I like your place. It's like really a mess. Yeah, I like that everything's in one place.
Yeah.
Because it kind of has to be.
Oh, yeah, like the bedrooms and the living room?
Yeah, that's hard.
There is a bedroom back there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I just use it as a giant closet. I don't have a couch or nothing.
Oh, thank you.
That's water. Oh, yeah, you could set that. Yeah, that works. Okay, so put these guys on. Yours are down. Yours are right here.
Okay, like this?
Yeah. Oh, that sounds great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Get that close in there. Yeah, perfect. And then you're locked in.
Yeah.
Don't mess with my medications.
I'm sorry.
My OTC medications. Wow. Okay, good. All right, we're locked in.
Yes.
You ready? Blast off?
Let me silence my phone in case.
Oh, yeah. I was going to put mine on Do Not Disturb. Okay, here we go. Can I hear you? Can you hear me? Do I sound good?
You sound good.
Yeah, I thought I would. Yeah, these headphones are new to me, but we're pretty serious here.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As I did a little intro, I introduced you. I said some really nice things. You're going to listen back and you're going to blush. We got Khaled Elchoufi on the podcast right here in front of us. Give it up for him. Wrong. Hold on. No, sorry, that's too late.
Yay! I like that.
We got the right button. Yeah. So he's here. He made it. Traffic was nuts on the way over here, but that's Atlanta for you, huh?
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's all fucked up. Let me get you right here. Okay. And pull that close to you.
Like this?
Yeah, you can adjust it out a little bit too.
Okay.
Like the that part?
Yeah.
See that part across? I was just messing with it.
Like this?
You can really strong arm it. Come on, yeah, come on. Pull. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, good. Khaled, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's when you said you wanted to do it, I was it made me blush.
Oh, thanks. I was a little drunk, but I meant it.
Yeah, you meant it?
Yeah.
That's good. You had a podcast.
I did.
What happened? Spicy no spicy?
Yeah.
Just couldn't line up schedules correctly?
Yeah, we got lazy with it.
Yeah, it's easy to get lazy with it.
We didn't even have a falling out or anything.
Yeah, no, you guys seem closer than ever. I think podcast probably made you closer.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
an ending.
Yeah.
Guys, this is going to ruin our friendship. We need to quit.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
What? Who would edit it? It was with you, Nick Murphy, and
Shawnick.
All stars in the Atlanta comedy scene.
Yeah, Nick was editing it.
Yeah.
And then, because I don't know how to edit. I don't have a laptop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you don't?
I have one, but it doesn't work anymore.
That's crazy to me that you don't have a laptop. I don't know why. Maybe because I use one all the time.
Well, I spilled a Coca-Cola all over the keyboard.
It didn't make it better?
Believe it or not, it made it really way worse.
I would think whatever's in Coke, which is magic to me, would make it better.
No. Then it was covered in sugar, so it got all sticky. And then you start attracting little vermin to get inside the keyboard.
So you would, the keys would be popping off. Little mice would be sticking their heads out of the little holes.
But it didn't immediately die after that.
No. Oh, so like it really phased out.
Yeah. It was like, like if you ever had a relative in ICU, every day is just a little bit worse.
You gave it Alzheimer's pretty much?
Yeah. This shit got stage 4 sticky.
Damn, that's tough. Man.
I know. So now all the porn has to be off the phone.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched porn on my computer.
What about this big ass screen? I don't know if
one time when it was either I was on crack or meth, I did AirPlay porn to my TV. But that's so much more work.
How was watching porn on meth?
You jerk off for a long time.
you don't come, or you just jerk off through the ejaculate? Oh,
it takes you at least with meth is different, but with crack, it takes forever to get hard, and cocaine, and then once you do, it's feverish. Yeah, it's like you're about to uncover $1 billion or something.
But are you super horny?
Yes, in a weird way. It's a compulsive. It's awful. Porn looks great, but in like an awful way. Porn looks different. You're like in love with all the porn stars in a different way.
Do you know how like people say you get beer goggles? Like women look better when you're drunk.
Yeah.
How do women look when you're on meth?
More sexy.
Really?
Yeah, but it's more like a. Have you ever done ecstasy?
Something similar.
Yeah, it just like I don't know. You have like a pull. There's a different pull from porn.
Yeah,
it's not.
I was at a widespread panic show, so I wasn't about to start jerking off because just like a fat bassist.
You might get in trouble with the.
I don't know. You'd be surprised what you can get away with in a jam band. Fucking You see people doing all kinds of shit.
I haven't been to that many concerts.
Yeah, I don't like going to concerts.
I smoked DMT one time at 420 Festival.
Who was on stage?
String Cheese Incident.
Oh.
You ever heard of them?
No, but I love snack cheese.
Well, they're called the String Cheese. Why are they called the String Cheese Incident? It's something with mushrooms, and they were on the road, and they had to, they told the police officer the mushrooms was string cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, but it's a very white band, and you're not white.
I'm not. I'm an Arab.
You're Arab. You're Syrian.
Yes.
Wow. Wait, were you born here or were you born in Syria?
No, I was born in Augusta.
Oh, okay, that's right. Augusta, big Syrian population?
No. We got a handful
of
Arabs. So
just you guys. Okay.
No, we know all the Arabs.
Yeah.
You're
all friends?
Yeah. My mom tried to make us all be friends with
each other. Oh, no. You got to be friends with them.
Yeah, we just had the Arab New Year's party.
Was that fun? What holidays do you celebrate?
That's a good question, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we do Christmas, but I don't think Christmas is like that religious of a thing anymore.
Yeah. No, it's a very American. It's a pretty worldwide holiday.
I think every kid likes the aesthetic of Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is the most fun holiday, pretty much.
Yeah, you get to see all the family. I love that.
You get to see all the family. It's
I have like really fun uncles. They're not like creepy uncles. They're super cool uncles.
Do they like to have fun?
Yeah, they're really silly. They're kind of mean, but they're silly in a funny way.
Is drinking big in your family?
There's some drinkers, so Muslims don't drink,
right? But others they do on the DL.
Yeah, I think some of them do it on the DL, and then also we're not even Muslim,
right?
We're a really obscure, weird religion.
Which one is it?
It's called Druze.
What is that? I'd never heard of that before.
It's a really weird one, and then like our symbol is like the rainbow flag.
Really?
Yeah, but we're not with that.
Is this one your mom made up and tried to get all the Arab kids? Join in Augusta?
I swear to God. So you'll see like Arab protests and stuff, and you'll see Druze people holding up a rainbow flag.
Druish?
No, it's like Druze.
Druze. Oh. What's like, what God is like that religion? What's the God?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know we believe in reincarnation.
Yeah, okay.
And you can't convert to it. You have to be born into it.
Okay, if you were reincarnated, what do you want to be? Like a bug?
A cat.
A cat, okay.
I love cats.
Okay, that's
And they're really good survivors.
They are. They've got 9 lives. What's like the...
Yeah.
So that would suck to be a cat because you would have to die 9 times before you get to be something else.
I would be cool with that. I would want nine times around as a cat.
What kind of cat would you want to be?
So there's a thing called a sand cat.
Yep.
Have you heard about this?
It almost sounds like a slur, but keep going.
It's the most adorable slur, though.
Yeah. That's my friend. He's kind of a sand cat.
I wouldn't be upset if somebody called me a sand cat because I love cats.
Yeah.
And this thing, it's a little cat that lives in the Sahara Desert.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They look like kittens forever, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes, they're very cute.
They're adorable, and they don't even need to drink water.
What do they eat? Sand?
No, they don't. They can't eat sand.
Okay, why not?
Because they're not chickens or whatever.
Yeah, chickens notorious sand eaters.
You don't have a gizzard to grind up all that
That's
sand.
what the gizzard is for.
Yeah, that's why gizzards. I don't know if you ever ate a gizzard.
It's all full of sand.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You ever had oysters before?
Yeah.
Clams. You ever had clams? Sometimes there's sand still in the clams.
I've had that.
It's basically like that.
Yeah, I've had that with mussels as well.
So 2 things in the world that have sand, and then when you eat them, seafood and chicken gizzards.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck chickens eat, but it's some sort of...
Chickens eat bugs, and I think they'll eat your eyes if you let them.
Well,
peck at your eyes.
That's interesting. You know, my uncle feeds his chickens scrambled eggs.
Come on.
I swear to God, he says they love it.
I bet they do. Chickens will eat each other, I think. I don't think they give a shit.
Well, you know, this was in Syria.
Yeah.
He bought American chickens.
Yeah.
Man was selling American chickens.
Oh, God.
And so he was selling them at an up price, like it's like premium gas.
What is the difference between a Syrian chicken and an American chicken?
The American chicken is like 7 times bigger.
That makes sense. He's
like
huge.
an American chicken is probably the size of a Syrian turkey.
Yeah.
But I don't even think they have turkeys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where would... No, there's no gobbling.
No, I don't think they have that over
in the
there.
Syrian war or whatever.
No. They have hyenas, but that's a separate thing. So he
hyenas?
Yeah, so he got the American chickens.
Yeah.
And they were so roided up.
Uh-huh.
They're all like fucking
jacked.
Yeah, like, and they're super roided up.
Are they bullies?
So they're big bullies.
Oh.
And so my uncle caught the American chickens killing the Syrian chickens.
They're killing them?
They were like pecking them in the brain to death.
In the head?
Yeah, and he was so mad at them that he sawed off the front of their beaks.
Damn.
Yeah. He just put that shit up to like the side of a table saw and was like, you're gonna taste of your own medicine. Fucking
a grinder? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, taste your own medicine. Oh man, that's
like how you rub a dog's face in a puddle of piss that it made.
Yeah. I mean, certainly the chicken won't peck it because you can't peck anymore.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been doing that.
Have you been to Syria?
No, my family's banned.
Why?
Because my grandfather was very politically active.
Yeah, against who's in charge there? Assad?
Yeah, Bashar al-Assad or Bashar al-Assad.
Yeah,
and his dad was before him.
Yeah,
and him and my grandfather were like really big enemies.
Yeah, Oh damn, it's crazy to have enemies within your own family.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Syria was real hot and in the news for a while.
It was.
And now it's kind of not in the news anymore.
Yeah, Palestine kind of took over.
Fucking.
But they're both right next to each other.
It's crazy over there.
Is it?
It seems like a big party.
Speaking of meth and crack, meth is huge in Syria right
Is
now.
it?
Yeah, it's
it's synthetic, so you can just make it. I'm not surprised.
Well, the government dropped it in the neighborhoods.
Why? Which government?
The Syrian government.
Why?
Because the neighborhoods in Syria were starting to become unified in a movement against the government.
Yeah.
So they dropped meth to make everybody go crazy.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Well, at least they had fun for a little bit, probably. Meth is fun at the beginning, but if you keep doing it, it kind of...
No, yeah. Well, they got this other meth. I forgot what it's called. Syrian meth is a different one.
Super meth?
Yeah, it got cumin in it. A little bit of coriander.
Oh, it's good, but it's so spicy.
So they dropped meth. They basically took a little lesson out of the American handbook.
Yeah.
So you know how like when the Black Panthers are like super unified, then you have the crack era.
Yeah, that's where. So that's what happened
with Syria.
I know Ronald Reagan was really pro crack, giving it to the black community. He was pro that part of it.
He was all about that.
Yeah. Was that when the Black Panthers were starting?
I think that's when they were at their strongest.
And then Ronald Reagan.
That's how I understand it.
Well,
but
objectively speaking,
I'm not a professional on I know more about the Syrian meth thing because my mom told me about it.
Objectively speaking, Ronald Reagan was successful in doing that.
Yeah, but like I never read a book about it. I just listened to a Killer Mike interview one time.
I believe Killer Mike. He's pretty smart.
He got a shit together.
He's a pretty wise guy.
Yeah,
a wise guy.
I think he's the smartest big dude of all time.
Yeah. And I mean, we know a lot of big dudes.
Yeah, none of them that smart.
Who's your favorite big dude of all time?
Oh shit, that's a good
Yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
Let's see. I like Azamat from Borat.
Okay.
Um, oh shit, that fat lady from the Mamas and the Papas. Oh, there was a guy that I remember. He was like the funnest dad out of all my friends.
Yeah.
And everybody called him Big Bear.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like one of those strong, really fat people. And he was really good at pushing you on the swings.
Yeah, I imagine. They've got a lot of
I'd be so surprised if he's alive.
they've got a lot of themselves to push around, so they have that strength from
Yeah.
just walking themselves around. It's weird. You ever think about like, someone who's you're 20, what, 8?
Yeah.
29. We're the same age. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone who's like 47
Yeah.
and just like they have so much more life that they have lived.
Right.
So why are they acting so dumb?
I think it's because you don't get any smarter after like 26.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's like good burp?
Thanks.
What'd you have before this?
Dude, I forgot to eat today.
Not at all.
As I was driving here, I was really hungry.
Damn.
I know, but I ate a lot last night.
That's good. Sometimes that does fuel me for a good bit of the day. What's your favorite time of day to eat? What's your favorite food? If you could be any food, what would it be?
Oh, I mean, I love a lot of Arabic food.
Yeah.
That's a lot of that is my favorite.
I don't think I've had a lot of Arabic food.
Really?
What's like a good dish you would
I
recommend?
would say just start off with a chicken shawarma sandwich.
I've had shawarma before.
You have had that.
Yeah, that's good.
They have one of my favorite dishes is mensef. Mm-hmm. We fuck a lot. We fuck with bone and meat heavily. So a lot of stews that are made out of like
Okay.
shoulder bones or neck bones or vertebral bones.
Bone's great.
Yeah, it makes the meat super tender.
Yeah. So
I
you
enjoy
leave
that.
like when you're cooking it, you leave the bone in,
Yeah.
and then you try to eat the bones when it's done.
You don't eat the bones.
Gnaw on them like a dog.
No, but you can get the little marrow out of it. That's always a good time.
Is it good?
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're going back to your roots.
What does marrow taste like? I don't think I've ever had it.
It's like, I would say it's like buttery. It's like the best
Yeah.
booger you ever picked.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do remember the best booger I ever picked. One time when I was a kid,
What season was it? Because the weather affects what kind of boogers your nose produces.
yeah, it was that weird time in between spring and fall. No, spring and summer. One time,
Oh, yeah.
my mom owned a daycare for like 10 years.
Oh.
And she, one time we were driving home from there and there was an ice cream next to us and there was a ice cream man just digging so hard.
Really?
Yeah. And my mom was like, ew, gross.
Do you ever get caught picking your nose in school? That's always
I
embarrassing.
used to get bloody noses all the time.
Me too. I
as a
still get
kid.
bloody noses.
And I thought it was because I had allergies. I think I just picked the shit out of my nose.
You can't pick it that hard.
Dude, if there was a union for nose pickers,
Oh, man.
I'd be in charge.
So that's crazy. You were a nose picker and then you started doing cocaine. So your nose has just been through it.
I'm surprised my nose isn't any worse off. I'm surprised. I went to the doctor last week. I got like an STD test and I had all
Really?
of them. And then I went to, and no, I'm good. But I also got my blood work done and it said my liver and my kidneys, everything's good.
That's cool.
My body's fine.
Nice.
So I have a few relapses in me probably left.
You definitely
before,
do.
but I don't want to do
No,
that.
I don't want to encourage it.
No one wants that to happen because
No. The bloody noses. Yeah, I was a big nose picker as a kid.
yeah. It's just so satisfying. I mean, everyone picks their nose. You have to get those boogers out. Otherwise it builds up and you can't breathe.
Dude, if you have a booger in there that's annoying you, that's like if you had an itch and you're not allowed to scratch it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Do your feet ever get itchy?
Yeah.
When I get home, this girl's been coming over recently, and every time I take my shoes off, it's itchy. My feet are
Really?
itchy. Yeah. Maybe she makes me nervous.
Do you wear the same socks more than one day at a time?
I only have one pair of socks.
What?
I know. It's a good pair of socks.
Well, okay.
So the guy who sold them to me was like, these are the last pair of socks you'll ever need.
What are they made out of?
Fucking like nylon.
Oh, okay.
Kevlar. They're bulletproof.
That's cool. Yeah.
You hit them with a hammer, doesn't hurt.
Oh yeah, that's probably the socks you were wearing when you stepped on my foot the other day. That shit hurt.
I didn't mean to.
No, I know you didn't mean to.
It was an accident.
Yeah, no, I'm not bitter.
What's the worst hurt you've ever been hurt?
When I knocked myself out skateboarding down a hill.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No.
You didn't crack your head open?
Oh, I had really big hair back then.
That's right. I think you told this story before. I forget what happened.
It was my birthday.
Yeah.
I always had bad injuries on my birthday.
Yeah. You showed me that crazy picture. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we skated down this big
Yeah.
hill. And then before I did it, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to skate down this hill.
Yeah.
and then all I remember is I got speed wobbles.
Yeah.
And then I just woke up.
Yeah.
And then it was midnight, so I couldn't tell what was going on, but I could
Yeah.
feel my face being really wet
Oh, from blood?
from blood.
That's crazy. I feel like
Still numb in this part of my chin.
really
Right here.
Did you say you don't grow a beard there?
Yeah, let me see if I can split it. You see it?
That's crazy.
Is this apparent?
To me it is, not to the viewers, but
I don't know where though.
hey, at least 40. I noticed the people
I had to go to the hospital. I had to get skin
Yeah.
grafts
really from where?
from pigs and
Scrotum?
cadavers.
Oh, just not even you?
No, yeah, they took like a pig's skin.
Yeah.
And
Do you think they could do like a skin transfer, like white to black? Or
that'd be so
you
dangerous.
think they could?
No,
Why not?
because I think your risk of infection would be crazy.
You don't think you don't think
If
what
you get a skin transplant.
yeah. What if in the future we become so accepting we allow people to change their skin color? Do you think they could take the skin off a dead guy?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if that'd be societal progress. To take the skin off of a dead some sort of minority, or I guess anybody. I guess you could go black to white too.
Yeah. But do you think they could do it? Forget about the
I think-
societal implications.
I think your risk of dying during that
Yeah.
surgery would be off the charts.
Yeah, so you think they'd have to take off all your skin at once? Or do you think they do it in multiple sessions like a
Well, they
big
can't-
tattoo?
It had to be multiple sessions. Yeah. You just get your back done.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that. But then you can't be waiting too long because then the skin is gonna decompose. And then it can't just be like, oh, we have to go find a different same shade dude. It would be so expensive.
Yeah.
The first person that would do it would be like Jeff Bezos. It wouldn't even be one of us.
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they would become
Jeff Bezos just became Haitian or something. Just because he can.
Yeah. Well, what if he looks full Haitian, like really, really gaunt, like really just not looking
That's
good.
crazy. He would look like
Those rich guys, they would do some skin color that doesn't exist yet. They would do their own, like purple or
silver.
silver. Silver would be, yeah.
There's those people that take like, oh, there was
Colloidal silver?
yeah, they turn blue.
Yeah, there's a documentary out about it.
Yeah, I watched shit like that.
Was it good? I heard they just got her. They kept
interesting.
her drunk all the time.
Wait, was it that like hippie lady in the forest?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Just I heard about it on a different podcast.
Yeah, I watched it pretty drunk, so like I didn't retain much except for the fact that she was blue.
Yeah. So you like drinking?
Yeah, I
It's a
enjoy
fun
it.
time.
Yeah,
Is it one of your favorite things? It doesn't seem to impact your life negatively though.
I mean, it doesn't impact it positively.
Have you ever had a time where you're like, I should probably chill on this?
Yeah.
What was the conduit for that?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess part of it, like, it is a depressant,
Yeah.
and then you just feel too depressed. Because the thing about alcohol is that when you're drunk, you don't. At least when I'm drunk, I don't feel depressed.
Yeah.
But then the next day, you're like, ugh. And then I work a job where I have to get up at like
Yeah.
6:45.
But then you're like, I should just drink more to
Yeah.
feel better.
Right.
And then you're smoking crack.
And then my dad has an issue with drinking.
Yeah.
And then my grandfather did too, but I like the way he drank.
How did he drink?
Just at nighttime, and
Yeah.
he would drink and like read.
Okay. I tried.
My grandfather only read. He like didn't speak.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
you
just-
didn't want to waste any.
He's an old airband that's been through a lot.
What kind of books was he reading?
All like political. He was the one that was all like
That's right.
trying to overthrow the government and
Yeah.
shit.
Man, I
I think
can't.
they succeeded like 3 different times. Syria's government got overthrown like 15 times in the 60s. It's like every year there was like 2 coups.
Yeah. It's amazing that doesn't happen here.
I think Americans are worse at it.
We're worse at government.
Like if you look at the January 6th riots.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're the closest ever to this whole thing falling apart, but
Yeah, but it's just like I feel like with the January 6th riots, they didn't really think it through. Like,
Yeah.
I think they got in there and then they
Yeah.
were surprised.
yeah.
So they started taking
yeah.
pictures of stuff. And then Goat Guy took a shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
That's what he did.
Yeah, he took a shit on her
The
desk.
guy with the horns,
The guy with the horns.
the QAnon shaman, I think is who it was.
Oh, that's a cool name for him. But that doesn't help or hurt anything. You just took a shit on a desk.
Yeah.
Whereas over there, they'll like overthrow it and they got
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like ready to die.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? I think Arabs are more. And I'm not including myself because I'm an Arab American.
Yeah. And you don't want to die.
I don't want to die. I'm very scared and I'm pretty.
You like
cautious.
living?
I really like living.
Okay.
But the Arabs over there, maybe because
Let me write that down. Like slime.
they like if they believe in something,
Yeah.
I think they're more ready to die for it than your average American.
Yeah.
By far.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it's the way of life over there has to be so like something I or a lot of Americans just can't even comprehend. Like the level of like day to day must just be.
It's a lot different, and it's gone through a lot of different eras.
Yeah.
But like, take for example the Arab Spring. You know, when all the
Yeah.
Arab countries revolted against their governments.
Yeah.
That started because a guy lit himself on fire in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Now, and he died.
Yeah.
Now, I've never heard of a
He didn't turn into a phoenix.
no. No,
What if he did?
that'd be so cool.
Don't you wish there were some magic stuff that actually happened?
Yeah,
It doesn't.
you don't think any magic happens?
I mean,
You're seeing like a David Blaine special,
well, that's different. He's a different guy.
but like,
But that's not magic. Like I'm thinking like dragon magic, I guess probably.
well, with him, it's like he stayed in an ice cube or whatever for a week. So I mean, that is kind of magical. It's just not that exhilarating to watch.
It's not immediate magic. Yeah, I need magic that's exhilarating.
Like fire breathing.
Yeah, that makes a bunch of black people run around and freak out. That's the kind
He's
of
made
magic.
a lot of black people run around and freak out.
That's true.
He did a tour of Haiti. Haiti's come
Did
up
he
with
really?
twice. Yeah, he went to Haiti and everybody thought he was a witch doctor.
What were you saying about
Arabs?
Yeah,
So in America, I can't
the
remember.
guy lit himself on fire.
Yeah, I can't think of one guy. It's called, self-immolation. I don't know the last American that self-immolated for a cause, like to just kill yourself for a cause.
Some guy did. Some Palestinian guy did. But it really
Arab,
the
though.
news. Some guy. The
It was
news
a lady.
No one reported on it.
I know. Yeah, they lit himself on fire in front of the Israeli embassy.
Yeah.
Well, the news here, they're not gonna tell the story. like that.
The news loves to tell every part of the story.
Right.
The news loves to tell us exactly the facts and not have a bent on it whatsoever.
Yeah, no bias.
No
whatsoever.
bias.
Did you see the Jewish people that dug the tunnels yesterday?
I didn't. You tell me. I don't know what it is. I saw something briefly on Instagram and I did not.
So
look
in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, in a Jewish Orthodox
at it.
neighborhood,
Yeah.
they have what's their thing called? A synagogue?
Mausoleum.
No.
No.
We'll go with synagogue.
Chabad.
Maybe?
Chabad is like a Jewish hangout place. I just know because there's an AA meeting at a Chabad in town.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
They dug a tunnel that goes to like the woman hangout spot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they know why they were going there. I don't know if they were just looking or if they're getting hand jobs behind closed doors. But either way,
What about hand jobs in front of open doors?
so that could be a possibility as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's really illegal to dig tunnels underneath the ground because you could topple a building.
Yeah. New York is. Yeah.
And so then the police showed up and were like, and it's crazy because you'll see a video like it's just a Jewish dude popping out of the hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, what the fuck? And he's
Yeah.
like, get the camera away from
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So the police were like, hey, y'all got to get out of the tunnels, man. You can't be in the tunnels. And they're like, no. So they're ready to die by these
Are they
tunnels.
living in the tunnels?
I think they're just jerking off or something. They're seeing these women
Yeah.
or they're visiting.
Yeah.
There's something sexual about
Right.
this. There's a kink aspect to these tunnels.
Of course.
And they're ready to die about this kink.
Yeah.
Because the police is like, we're going to start filling this with concrete.
Damn.
And they're like, you fill it with concrete because I don't have nothing to live for if you fill this tunnel.
It's jerking off or death for me.
Yeah, fucking, jerk off or die trying.
Let's make a shirt with that. Jerk off or die trying.
And then
Yeah.
the guy popped out of they popped him out of the tunnel and they started arresting him. And then it was a
Yeah.
full-blown riot.
That's-
I believe they're Shabbat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Tunnels in New York. It's. I mean, you imagine New York is the most densely populated city in the United States.
Yeah, I would think so.
How does all that weight not push the island down? All the buildings and
I have no idea how buoyancy works. Is New York an island? Manhattan is.
Manhattan's an island.
So weird that it is.
I know.
I don't think of it as an island.
What happens if it disappears?
I have no idea.
I mean,
Like if it just sunk.
if it just started sinking, what if one day something gives out? And what if
If I noticed Manhattan slowly sinking, I would start laughing really hard.
and no one else is noticing? Guys, it's sinking.
Nobody's noticing. They're
Yeah,
too
yeah.
busy fucking drinking a cold brew or whatever.
Drink a cold brew, looking at the stock
I know.
market,
Talking about how good the bagel
the
is.
ticker. Get over yourself.
Oh my god.
It's just a bagel.
I know. I hate the bragging about the bagels, because to me a bagel isn't even a pleasant experience to begin with.
I like a bagel as long as it's accompanied by jalapeno cream cheese and lox.
Yeah, I actually did have a really good one in New York.
Yeah, I bet their bagels are good.
I know. I take back the thing I said earlier about the bagels.
What's okay? That's the thing about, what I've learned about being an adult is I can say one thing at one point, but I can also not mean it later.
Yeah, one thing I'll do is retract a statement.
That's one thing, you're good at.
Yeah, if I say something and it was clearly not the thing to say, I'll retract.
Just blame it on being a little drunk.
No, I usually blame it on Luke or whoever's sitting next to me.
Yeah. Luke Bentley?
Yeah.
Luke Bentley, he did my other podcast one time.
He's usually always sitting next to me.
Yeah, that's good. But what if the tunnels were the thing that started to sink New York City?
That's a big possibility. And also, all the media, a lot of these Jews are blaming the tunnels, saying Hamas was hiding in tunnels in Palestine.
Yeah.
And it turns out they also built those tunnels when they occupied Gaza, or when they wwere living in Gaza.
Yeah.
And now they did the same thing here. They're trying to pretend like we didn't do these tunnels. It turns out, no, y'all fuck with tunnels.
I wouldn't be surprised if Hamas just took over the tunnels that were already there.
I think that's probably what occurred.
What kind of equipment? I mean, do you think they're using shovels, or do you think Hamas has access to bulldozers and like big?
Well, I don't even think Hamas is in Gaza like that.
They're like,
why would they live there?
Yeah,
it's like the slums.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I think
seem
they're
great.
like Yemen or Qatar, living in some big
great.
palace. I don't think they got that much money.
Yeah,
like I feel like they got as much money as like Josh Peck
from Drake and Josh.
Yeah, like he's a rich celebrity, but he's not Beyonce.
No,
Israel got Beyonce money. Israel got like 20 million Beyonce's money.
Yeah, there is a level.
And then meanwhile, Hamas has as much money as like maybe the net worth of the cast of All That.
Yeah.
So it's not even comparable.
No, they have chump change compared to the level of wealth. It's weird how like the level of wealth there's so many different levels.
There is.
What's the level you want to get to?
I would say ideally I'd be like I would like to be like a 5 millionaire.
Yeah, that sounds comfortable.
Yeah.
You can live, you can retire.
I want to make as much money as a really specialized doctor.
Specialized doctor, a real estate,
like a gastroenterologist,
a stomach doctor.
Yeah, I don't want to just be like physician money, cuz physician money like it's good money, but I'm talking like
physicians only make money cuz they cook the books.
They cook the bugs?
They cook the books.
They cook the books.
Yeah, they
What is that? I don't know this lingo.
You know how a CPA will write off everything?
Yeah.
It's like,
that's how you cook the books.
Fraud. You do fraud.
Yeah.
You charge for stuff that didn't happen.
No, yeah, but like I want to be the doctor that like say when like Steph Curry gets COVID.
Pull that closer to you.
When Steph Curry like say he got COVID or something.
This can come down a little bit. Yeah, see there.
It's gonna be the third and last time I say Steph Curry.
So one more time about Steph Curry.
So like I want to be as rich as the doctor that like if Steph Curry got COVID, whatever doctor he goes to, because that's not going to be the same doctor they're going to let us go to.
No.
I want to be as rich as that guy.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a dude whose net worth is probably in the 5 millions.
Rich enough to be allowed the doctors that
But poor enough to know how to fuck.
Yeah. Because you get to a point where you just have like, you get AI hips and the hips just do it for you.
You could just be Zuckerberg.
Yeah, you're just like,
I can't even imagine how it's like if Zuckerberg fucking.
I don't know. And do you think he's just because he's so rich? Girls will I imagine there's girls at any moment he could just be like.
Well, I'm not here to body shame, but they're not the most attractive couple.
Who? Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg
is he married?
Gal. Yeah.
He's married.
Yeah.
Well,
I would think, but like she's not ugly, but like why wouldn't you like buy a wife? That's way out of your league.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't even seem like he's a dude that establishes real relationships with people. Right. He seems very robotic.
Maybe he's just not that horny.
I could see him being really unhorny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if he does get horny, he doesn't know how to express it.
Just gets mad.
He just punches a hole in the wall and covers it up with like a skillet poster.
Why are there so many skillet posters all over your house? It's the same poster every time there's a hole.
One time I went over to my friend's house and he punched a hole in the wall and put a Skillet poster over
What's a
it.
Skillet poster?
Skillet is like a heavy Christian rock band.
Oh,
Honestly, you look like you had a Skillet face, but I guess not.
no.
I could see them being big in Ohio.
I had I've never heard of them.
Okay.
Ohio, never heard of it. Just born there.
That's cool. What's Ohio known for? Like that chili spaghetti?
It's funny.
What?
I just watched a video last night where I'm a big YouTube before bed kind of guy.
Oh, I love that.
I don't have time to start a movie. I'll fall asleep before it's even begun.
The only movies I watch are on Tubi.
What
I've refused to watch a good movie.
you like watching bad movies?
I love watching bad movies.
What's the last bad movie you watched?
Uncle Roommate.
Okay, that sounds awful just from the get. What's it about?
It's about this dude whose uncle
Roommate.
It's about this dude whose uncle got out of prison.
Yeah.
And now he has to live with him and his mom.
Damn, who's in it? Just nobody?
Yeah, like fucking, some guy named Darren.
Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, the Uncle Roommate's really bad. Wait, no, wait. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Fuck. Oh yeah, chili spaghetti.
Oh yeah, I was watching.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
I have a can of Skyline chili over there, so it's Skyline chili.
Okay.
I like the hot dogs more. So they have a bun.
So wait, so this is a corporation that makes hot dogs and chili, like in a can?
Yeah. Watch.
You gonna make me some?
No, I don't have the resources right now to make them.
Okay. So is this different than regular chili?
Yeah, that's so Skyline chili. Skyline chili.
This is a little gross, but it's fine. I don't mean to judge.
I'm not gonna make you eat it unless you want to see if we can finish it all and like just drink it. You can drink that stuff. But it's really soupy chili. It's not meant to be eaten just by itself.
Oh,
You put it on hot dogs. It's more like a sauce.
it's not thick.
No, it's not thick.
You put it on spaghetti.
Yeah, you put it on, but
That sounds like something I would love to eat when I'm drunk.
you would. I get, but so they don't have much, but they have hot dogs,
Yeah.
coney dogs with chili and a bunch of cheese piled really high, or you can do a chili 3-way. You could put it's chili, or it's pasta, chili,
Yeah.
onions and cheese, and that's it. It's good.
No, I fuck with it.
It's good. It's like not healthy for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Augusta has any food.
They got golf. They got Augusta National.
They got golf. First ever black opera singer. We got her. R.I.P. She passed.
That's a dumb fact.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. I just wanted to be a little racist for a second. I'm joking around.
No, she's
Was she good?
inspiration.
Where was she? Wait, was she in any? What's her name?
Jesse Norman.
And she's the first black opera singer.
Yeah.
I feel like opera is racist.
I think it is because she died like 2 years ago. She was born in like 1949.
She's older than my grandma. She was what, 70 something?
I don't think she made it to 70.
That's not that old these days.
No.
What's like?
Denzel Washington's about to be 70.
When do you think old starts?
I used to think it was like 60.
Yeah.
But now Denzel Washington's about to be 70 and he looks good.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart is 83. She could still sit on my face.
She's rich, so maybe she might give you a little money too.
Yeah, I'm just attracted to her sexually.
So you wouldn't even need any financial incentive to make out with Martha Stewart.
Bang Martha Stewart?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's quite the opposite.
Would you date her?
Yeah, I would date.
If for some reason,
That'd be such a flex.
yeah, it would. But if for some reason Martha Stewart rolled into town and just like she's Hallmark movie,
I would love to have some Martha Stewart arm candy.
yeah,
You could just go to an open mic.
Here's the Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
Khaled Elchoufi is a down on his luck open micer,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that's what you are now. But
No,
in this
I'm
movie,
listening. Yeah.
Martha Stewart, she gets in trouble again for
For
crime, but this time no, it's real crime.
And I'm her lawyer.
She stabs someone this time.
Oh.
So she rolls into town. She's got a disguise on,
Okay.
and
Like one of those like Richard Nixon masks.
that's the disguise.
Okay.
Except it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just an Arnold Schwarzenegger mask.
Or she could just have one of those shiesties. You know the shiesties?
The Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah, like those shiesty masks. It's like a
Yeah, I have one over there.
it's like a burqa.
Yeah, I have one. I have two.
Okay, that's cool.
I have one over there.
Damn.
Buried under that stuff. I've been going on stage recently wearing it rolled up, and then I pull it down. I was like, hey, can you guys believe they're trying to ban these?
That's funny.
Because it's like, obviously, yeah, they look like robber
Yeah.
masks.
We get to finish this Martha Stewart scenario.
So I don't like that she did real crime. Maybe she's just maybe.
I thought the stabbing thing was kind of sexy.
Okay, she stabbed someone.
Yeah,
but it's because they accused her of.
They just called her by a name that's not hers.
Yeah, and she got pissed. She had it up to here with these California liberals. She's like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then she had to get out of town. So she put on her Richard Nixon mask.
Yeah, with a shiesty under it.
Yeah, with a shiesty underneath. Her face is going to get really sweaty, but that's beside the fact.
She doesn't sweat.
No, she don't sweat. She's so rich, she had those glands removed.
For sure.
So she comes here, and she's at Limerick one night.
Yeah.
Drowning her sorrows.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to go to jail.
And I'm going over to just get a shot.
Yeah. Not even do the mic.
Yeah.
And you hit it off. And
I'm like, well, what's wrong?
Why the weird face? Are you wearing two masks right now?
Yeah. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, Martha Stewart. What the
She's
fuck?
like, shut up.
Yeah.
And then romance buds.
Yeah.
And you like, I guess you're going on dates with her?
Yeah. I would take her to cookout on the way back.
Yeah.
I say, Martha, you get 2 trays.
Yeah.
I got
you pay for her, even though she has the resources to buy the restaurant.
But it's not even like about that. I think when somebody's going through a hard time, you buy them 2 cookout trays, and it's like the E for effort.
Yeah, it's much. Sometimes buying something for someone is much bigger than just the financial gift.
Yeah, because if you just gave somebody a gift card,
yeah,
or something, that's kind of lame. And Martha Stewart's not about lame.
No.
And then she would come over, and then I don't even think she's a type that would be like immediately like trying to get physical off the first time. I feel like it would be a consistent thing where I would have to build her trust in me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we start dating.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, if she passes away or something.
She dies just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just not mysteriously at all.
No, she's fucking 83. Like, we date for...
She just croaks one day.
Yeah.
You roll over, you shake her. It's like, oh, fuck.
Martha.
You break down. Yeah. There would be a good crying scene in this movie.
Yeah.
And then... You get up, you ching, 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 you like blink and your eyes turn into money signs.
Yeah, it's like The Notebook.
Because you're going to get her money. Because that's...
Oh, yeah, and I'll get her money.
You'll get her money.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. It's like Brokeback Mountain, except straight.
Yeah, so you would say the way it should have been. And that's what you... So, here's my problem with Brokeback Mountain. If it were 2 girls, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But 2 guys...
Well, it's weird that the mountain was called like Broke Back.
Yeah, that was. I don't think. Like,
did they do that on purpose?
Is that really what it was called in the movie? I
believe it's called Brokeback Mountain.
And I'm kidding about what I said about Brokeback Mountain. I'm glad it was gay.
Because he got his back broke.
Yeah, he got fucked.
I think it's Brokeback.
Okay.
I don't mean to kill the momentum, but I want to look this up real fast.
I don't know if it was called Brokeback. And I was just kidding around about that. Guys, listening, I was kidding around about it being 2 girls. It'd be gross if it was girls. Brokeback Mountain is for boys.
Yeah.
It's a movie you watch with your friends, your boyfriends.
Yeah, and it is Brokeback.
That's crazy.
So if it was like lesbians, it'd be like Scissor Valley.
Yeah, what would it be if it was lesbians? Scissor Valley.
Fucking
Clam Pound Central.
Yeah. Pegging Camp.
That's
kind of hard. I don't know many more lesbian sexual acts.
I don't know. I think if we were lesbians, I think we'd know.
Yeah. We'd have more experience with that.
Finger Blast Orchard.
That's a pretty aggressive name for an orchard. There's all these nice little
Welcome
apples.
To Finger Blast Orchard.
It's like a vineyard. It's just the guy's last name.
Finger Blast.
I'm Jeffrey Fingerblast.
I'm Jeffrey Fingerblast.
My grandfather built this orchard.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Fingerblast. His orchard's been in our family for generations.
Grandfather Flynn Fingerblast.
Flynn. It'd be some weird old name.
Yeah.
Well, you know how like Shoemaker, people used to, Miller, those names used to be just the things they did.
Yeah.
They were the Finger Blasters.
They're the Finger Blasters.
Came over from Europe. They were the Finger Blasters.
Do you know, my mom told me this cool story. I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this. I don't think she will.
We'll send her the podcast, get it approved.
Yeah, but she told me there was a guy that they knew where she grew up, and his job was to be the whipper in jail.
Damn, that's crazy. Was the last name Whipper?
No.
Yeah. His job was just the whipper?
Yeah, his whole job was to like go into jails, and whoever, the way they would punish, they would do a little bit of like, you're gonna get a little smacky.
Mm-hmm. Whipping is insane.
But I don't know if it was with a whip or he was caning them. But he wasn't there to kill anybody. And
that was the chop head off guy's job, the executioner.
The executioner?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the executioner was before my mom's time.
What do you think? Like, oh, so is this like in a Syrian jail?
Yeah, this is a Syrian jail.
What's the difference between Syrian and Assyrian?
I think Assyrians are people that don't exist anymore.
Okay.
But real quickly, with the whipper.
I keep interrupting you. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're good. His neighbor ended up going to jail because his donkey like wandered outside of where it's supposed to wander.
That's the dumb. And he went to jail.
Because if you have that, then they start eating other folks' crops. That's it can be a real nuisance. So they gotta be like, hey, you gotta keep your donkey where it's supposed to be.
Chain him up or something.
Yeah, or just build a fence.
Yeah, build a fence.
They can't hop a fence.
Talk to the donkey. Let him know it's not that cool.
Be nice and explain what's going on. You know, have good communication.
Yeah.
And then so the neighbor went to jail, and he's friends with the whipper.
Yeah. Damn.
But the whipper showed up, and he was like, I gotta whip you. And the guy was like, man, for real, like our kids play with each other.
Yeah.
And he told him business is business.
What year was this? Last week?
This is probably, I would say, early 70s.
God.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not whipping people anymore.
I mean, I don't think handling stuff like that is that bad. Like, would you rather be in jail for a prolonged amount of time or just there for over like a day and then somebody beats you up? But it's nothing permanent. Nobody's dying.
Yeah.
It's like, would you rather get spanked or be put in detention?
Depends what kind of morning I had. Depends what I'm in the mood for that day. Some days I can really withstand pain. Other days it's like,
you can't.
I'm being a little baby.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I have the same amount of tolerance.
Do you think you were a good baby?
Yeah.
That's good.
I was a big baby.
You were a big baby?
I was like a 10.5 pound baby.
That's too big. You're lying.
I know. My mom told me. The nurse said he's going to be a football player.
It's coming any day. I can see. You'll be a football player one day.
Yeah. Still time.
Yeah. If you start lifting, do you exercise?
What?
What are your healthy habits?
I eat good.
Yeah.
I love parsley.
Just off the vine?
Yeah. Like I'll just eat I can eat parsley all fucking day.
I had a salmon slice today and had some parsley on top.
No, I can like munch on some parsley. Like at the restaurant I work at, like we garnish the dishes with parsley.
And you're just...
Yeah, whenever I walk by, I grab them. I love the stems.
Yeah.
So I like to eat good, you know. Yeah, I'll never eat this shit.
No, that's bad for you.
Oh yeah, I don't because I know this is your culture. So I don't want to poo-poo it like that.
You can poo-poo it. It's all right. My culture is
There's just something really unappetizing to me about chili in a can, and I don't know why. I like chili.
Yeah, I like good chili.
I think I just don't trust whatever factory this came from.
Yeah, it was probably assembled on same line that assembles car parts.
Yeah.
Instead of saying on it, allergists beware, assembled on a line that handles peanuts, just says assembled on a line that handles car parts.
Yeah, there's like whatever. Whenever you've like, you know, like if you open the hood and you just like touch your car, there's the black shit on your hand.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all over that place.
Yeah, probably.
What is that? I feel like even
the black shit.
Yeah.
Soot.
Yeah,
it depends. If one of your gaskets has gone bad and you've got oil kind of burning off slowly, that'll kind of build up around it. That's kind of sooty.
I changed my headlight yesterday, and I did it so fast. It was so impressive. Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
It's not hard. You just took the bulb out, put a new one in?
Yeah, I just did it really fast.
Yeah. You're really quick at it.
Yeah, I think if anybody was around to see, they'd be pretty impressed.
You'd win the race.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could do this slower, but...
And I opened the hood, like, I didn't even hesitate to open the hood. Like, you know, sometimes you got to look around.
Yeah, you got it?
Right there.
So it was one of the... ladies, are you listening? It's like one of those things that, like...
He knows his way around it.
You went really smooth. Yeah. You know, sometimes in the morning, I feel like I'm dropping shit and, like, stuff is falling. I'm like, oh, fuck, why is everything, like, not... It's so clunky.
Right.
And some days you feel really smooth.
Yeah, I feel like if there was a girl in my car,
I
mean, she'd probably be frustrated with the mess.
Off.
Yeah, I think she'd just like roll her hair behind her ear and be like, oh, I didn't know he could do it like that.
And she put the bag on her head before you even asked.
What?
Huh?
What kind of bag? Okay. I don't know.
I don't know who you're hooking up with.
Yeah, nobody.
No? How's the sex life?
It's not good.
Damn.
I know. It's been too long.
What are you doing to work towards? Are you trying to have sex or you're fine without it right now?
It's hard to know how to try to have sex without looking like a complete freak.
Are you on the apps?
So I haven't really been doing the apps. I should probably get on the apps.
I started having more sex once I started getting on the apps.
But bro, I tried to do the apps during COVID.
Yeah.
And it was trying to hook me up with people way uglier than I've ever slept with.
Yeah.
Like,
you swipe left on that.
Like if I just go, if folks are just going off pictures.
Yeah.
Because, you know, usually anytime that I've been with an attractive person.
Yeah.
I kind of personalitied my way in there.
Yeah.
Conversationalized my way in there.
Yeah.
Now, if you're just going off pictures of me alone, they're hooking me up with somebody. You don't know what you're going to see when you pull down their pants.
Yeah. Just a car part.
Yeah, car part. It's another headlight. Yes.
And good for you. You're really smooth at changing.
Oh my God. I went on a terrible date during COVID.
Yeah. What happened? Why was it terrible?
First off, she was 10 years older than me. There's no issue.
38.
She didn't, well, at the time, 35.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. COVID. Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And we couldn't relate to each other on anything because.
Where was the date?
So I saw her picture. I was like, it doesn't have to be a place that nice. So it was an outdoor bar.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she showed up. It was even way worse in the pictures.
Yeah.
Where I know you're not getting much from me, but I look like the picture. I'm wearing the same shirt in my picture.
Yeah.
But with her, I was like, you gave me some tricky angles.
Dang it.
And I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
But I did make out with her before she left.
Okay.
Yeah. But she kind of put it on me.
To make out with her?
Yeah, she was like, let's do it.
She's like, all right.
Let's do it.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
She said, how'd you get on her lap? She's a big giant guy.
She had a lab that was made for sitting on that.
She was a thicker gal?
Thicker gal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You're into that, or that's just she tricked you?
That was the cards I was dealt that day.
Okay.
No, I don't have a problem with bigger people.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as to how your shit is dispersed.
Like the weight, how it's dispersed around your body?
Yeah, because bigger people got a lot of things to their advantage. Sometimes I feel physically. Like you've watched porn, I'm sure.
Once or twice.
Yeah, you ever seen somebody that like it's a gal? I know I'm getting into dicey territory.
Yeah. And we're gonna cut this entire podcast. So I'm not even gonna release this. This is just for me to listen back to. Like, that was fun. We hung out.
They could be like 250.
Yeah.
But like they got 50 pounds of ass and 50 pounds of titties.
Yeah. I like 50
But
pounds.
then you got some big gals, they're 250, but they got my dad's dispersion.
Yeah.
You know, it's all belly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like dispersion.
And gullet.
Yeah, like a pelican.
Yeah, they let their spine out of their mouth to cool down their body temperature.
That's the kind of girl I'm into. Yo, girl.
Yeah.
You swallow a squirrel whole? You ever seen I've seen a seagull eat a squirrel whole.
Really?
Yeah, seagulls are savage.
I saw some vultures do some wild
Seagulls
shit
are
one time.
monsters. Birds are monsters.
Yeah, I saw two vulture looking things, or maybe they were hawks. I'm not sure. They were like,
Turkey buzzard?
they were a pretty big
Yeah.
black bird.
Yeah.
And like big, like if it flew at you, you'd scream.
Of course.
Yeah. They're on top of a roof in my buddy's neighborhood.
Yeah.
And one had the squirrel's mouth in its beak.
Yeah.
And the other one had the squirrel's tail in its beak.
They were splitting it like spaghetti.
And they were walking away to split it. They had the squirrel stretched out to about 1.5 feet.
That's crazy. That's like...
And parts of its fur was like completely off. It was just the skin.
Yeah.
And they were stretching this thing.
Damn, do you think they kissed like Lady and the Tramp style at the end of it?
Yeah, that'd be adorable.
Oh.
That'd be sexy.
God dang. Yeah, what kind of bird? So for me, it's like there are levels of freaking out. Like what kind of bird would you just like, oh, fuck. But, and then what? A buzzard, you'd be like, you would scream.
Yeah, okay. If I was just like, fuck. We're talking a dove.
Yeah.
You know?
Because doves are just fancy pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
Now.
I will cop. I did do that joke on stage once.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not trying to do my material at you. I'm just trying to squeeze it in while I can.
No, you're good. But now if a bird that if it flew at me and I would be psyched because I feel like they'd be a really good vibe.
Okay.
Toucan.
Hell yeah.
I feel like toucan would be a good vibe. I feel like they'd be chill, but they bring a necessary vibe to the group.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, hey guys, I'm having a fine time, but this is missing something.
Yeah.
Toucan walks in.
Yeah, they're on island time.
Yes,
they show up.
yeah.
They're not pressed about anything.
And here's my gripe with island time. That just means you can show up everywhere late. I learned that in the Bahamas. Everyone's just late all the time.
Did you go to the Bahamas?
Yes.
You had a lot of appointments that didn't really work.
Yeah. For some reason, I wanted to go to the dentist.
That is in the Bahamas, is probably. Well, I don't know. I don't want to make an assumption. I went to the Bahamas once. My family all went on a Carnival cruise.
Yeah.
Way trashier experience than I thought it was going to be.
What I don't like about the Carnival cruise is there's no actual carnival. There's no elephants on tiny little barrels.
None of
There's
that.
no monkeys smoking cigars.
The food was garbage.
Really?
Yeah. A guy threw up like first day, threw right in the middle hallway.
That's just part of the experience. What bird would you freak out about though? What's the bird you'd be like, okay, this is too much to handle. I like these other birds, but this bird's freaking me out. I feel like he's gonna scratch me really bad.
I mean, you know, not to be anti-American.
Of course,
a bald eagle.
Yeah, they got crazy talons.
Yeah.
I feel like they could rip your skin off real good.
Oh my god, I'd shoot it in the stomach as soon as I saw it.
What kind
just
of
in case
gun?
it flew at me. Huh?
What kind of gun?
A slingshot.
That's not a gun.
Can be.
Can be if you.
What if you put a bullet in it?
Yeah, good point. Yeah, you're really fast at shooting it, so you don't even need to hit it with a hammer. It just same speed as a gun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what superpower would you have if you had one?
Me?
Yeah. No, the other guy in my apartment right now.
It'd be cool. Like, okay, definitely. I'm not gonna do the thing where I come up with a superpower. I'm going to go with a superpower we're all aware of.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be like to get any lady I ever want.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go pervy.
That's not a
with it.
superpower. That's just called being rich.
Yes. I would say I would. It wouldn't even be really utilizing it. I just think it's really cool to shoot fireballs out of your palms.
Like
Mario.
Mario, yes.
Yeah, Super Mario 3.
That was one of the best superpowers.
I loved it. I would want it to make the same noise that it made in Mario 2, where it's like.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want like a cartoony
Yeah.
superpower.
I would do it to any turtle that I came across.
Fuck those guys. Turtles are, I mean, that's basically, they come with their own bowl. You can make soup out of turtles so easy.
Oh.
Turtle soup?
Yeah, there's some cultures out there that be getting a little freaky with the turtle eating.
I'm not into it. I'm more of a steak and rice and beans kind of guy, but
Really?
if you like turtle and rice and beans, that's fine too.
I saw these Vietnamese people cook rats on YouTube,
That's too much.
and the way they prepared it actually looked delicious.
Okay, I can believe that.
And they were field rats. They weren't city rats.
So they were bigger or smaller than usual?
So their diet wasn't. They weren't eating like old pizza crust and shit. Like they're eating regular.
They're healthy rats.
They're healthy rats. Like they're much more edible.
They exercise a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably like doing more rat stuff. Like, so they probably got bigger haunches.
They got bigger what?
Haunches, like your butt.
Haunches.
You know, like your haunches.
Oh, they got like a nice little tight ass on
They got
them.
a nice tight ass on them.
Probably.
Dude, I only
They're running around in the field all day.
I only eat rats that have nice little tight asses.
Yeah, you first eat with your eyes. The taste is like people only think of taste, but you first eat with your eyes.
Dude, yeah, you're kind of like,
Yeah, what did that guy get? You don't even know how it tastes like yet. You don't know what it
Yeah.
seasoned with. But you're like, shit, that looks good.
yeah, it's like when you see a waiter bringing out all your food, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's definitely my food. It's like you're already eating, and they rip it out of they like rip that experience away from you
I know.
because it's not your food, but you
not your
think it
food.
is.
I know.
And then you're like, fuck, it's just not my food.
Yeah.
God dang it. I do get at a restaurant when I'm sitting down,
Yeah.
there are points where I'm like, okay, my food's taking too long.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get like, you're a server though, so
Yeah.
are you ever like, oh fuck, their food's taking too long?
Honestly, bro, I usually when I go out to eat, it's like I like the Mexican hole in the wall spot.
I love a Mexican hole in the wall.
I live next to. By next, I mean 6 miles away, so it's
Where
not
do
next to.
Where do you live? What's your address?
I live on the southwest side of Atlanta,
Okay.
and it's like 6 miles away from East Point. And there's a place in East Point called Don Cije,
Yeah.
and they got the best quesadilla.
I gotta go there.
And you know what's crazy?
Huh.
Quesadilla, you go. A quesadilla can only be so good. Meat, cheese, and tortilla. Like, what can you possibly put in this that I haven't experienced yet?
Yeah.
They surprise you.
What'd they put in it?
So I think what they do is they put cheese on the skillet,
Yeah.
let it melt. You throw that tortilla on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Isn't it crispy?
Yeah.
And then they go meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, some jalapeno, and then right before it's like done cooking,
Yeah.
dollop of sour cream.
Yeah.
They fold it and then give you their little house-made salsas, like green and red sauce.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just so like that first bite you
Yeah.
bite into it.
Yeah.
Is like sexual.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing about like there's one bite with every meal. Well, it's not every meal, but there's one bite I'll eat of a meal. Like this was the best bite of the meal. I don't think this is the
Yeah.
bite that is. It has every flavor I'm supposed to have in one bite.
Yeah.
And no other bite during that meal stacks up.
No. Yeah, and I think you can start chasing that dragon.
Yeah, that's why people get fat.
Yeah, but it's such a goddamn good quesadilla.
That's great.
Every Mexican spot I go to also has one lady that works there that is so unnecessarily attractive. It's like, go get an Instagram.
Yeah.
Go get a rich guy.
Mexican girls can be quite pretty, though.
Yeah, every Mexican spot I go to got one girl in there that look like fucking Selena Gomez, but better.
Yeah.
You know?
My thing is...
Selena Gomez with a better vibe.
Yeah. Well, she's got a bad vibe right now?
I don't know. Yeah. I just know her vibe probably isn't as cool as these Latinas.
Yeah,
they got their eyebrows are arched.
It's interesting when I want a girl whose eyebrows go all the way up to her hairline. There's a
damn.
I want an aggressive ass eyebrow.
Yeah. What does it do for you? Reminds you of Eugene Levy. You're a big Eugene Levy.
I'm really into Eugene Levy. Hey, baby. Make your eyebrows thick. Really,
he has some iconic eyebrows. Yeah.
They're crazy big.
Yeah,
they're crazy big. They look like they're Velcroed on there.
My mom had a friend that had an eyebrow under her eye. I swear to God.
Why would you say something like that?
I swear to God.
That's awful.
You know what's crazy? You can't get it removed.
So how did she have an eyebrow under her eye?
Like under her eyes, like fucking
hair?
Yeah.
Just one eye. She had an eyebrow, an extra eyebrow.
Just one.
Sure she wasn't faking for attention?
No, I actually kind of feel bad putting her business out there. She's a sweet lady. She's an Arab.
Arabs are hairy.
Yeah.
Arabs can grow really good beards.
Yeah. Almost all of them.
Really crazy good beards.
I can't even think of one Arab I've seen.
Yeah.
With a flimsy beard, unless they're like 12.
Yeah.
But like Arabs get beards.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Why brown people just tend to be able to grow facial hair so much earlier.
And then like why are East Asians so slick?
Why do Asians have no hair, no body hair? And how come I'm Scottish? I have decent facial hair.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what in the environment would cause that mutation.
Yeah. Because people in Africa are darker because so much more sun, right?
That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's what I think is not a racist standpoint at all. I think that's true.
No, because the Arabs in the desert are darker. Like Saudis?
Yeah.
Saudis?
Oh, yeah.
Yemeni people?
But then you get to like Turkey.
They're almost look like Kardashians.
It's weird how like, yeah, it is kind of like it goes dark as you get more west. It just gets more light.
Yeah, because Lebanon is the widest. Then you go from Lebanon, you hit Syria.
Mm-hmm.
And Syria, you go to Iraq. Palestine's a little nugget in between them.
Yeah.
Iraqis, now you got some dark folks.
Yeah.
And then from there, if you go to the Arab Peninsula,
yeah,
it's a whole cocktail.
But then once you get, when does the Middle East start turning into Eastern Europe? Because it's weird how it's like Western Europe, Eastern Europe, and then...
Well, there's like misunderstanding. So like Afghanistan isn't really a Middle Eastern country.
No, it's very mountainy.
Yeah. So you're going to hit Afghanistan, I think, if you go to Russia. But Arabs like hanging out in Russia.
Yeah, I imagine.
I have a lot of uncles that loved Russia. I've said it before. I think they think it's like they're Miami.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a good point. It's
because
colder, though.
I think Arabs like a strict government.
Yeah.
And I think, but Russia's still a little looser.
Yeah.
I think so.
Russia is, they got the whole Russia-Ukraine thing going on right now, and I hope they can shake hands and get past it sometime soon. But,
I've been saying that.
I
don't know shit about that.
I don't know. I don't put any of my opinions of that stuff online because I have nothing. I see some people posting about Isreal Palestine. It makes sense that you have.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, you got it, boys.
You get upset. You see too much bullshit.
Yes.
People posting.
And white people love to post bullshit.
Yeah. There's so with the Isreal Palestine thing. I'm not gonna go heavy into it. But when I was watching it, watching what people were posting, I was like, people really buying the propaganda.
That's one thing I've been saying to people.
I didn't know propaganda was still that effective nowadays.
Yeah.
Because you would think the presence of the iPhone, it's hard to hide stuff.
I feel like it's worse. I feel like propaganda's worse.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, for example, if they had iPhones during the Iraq War, I think we would demonize that war a lot more than we do.
Yeah.
We would see all these videos of civilian deaths, but we're just going off of what the news tells us.
Right.
So I would think that like the Arab Spring started because of Twitter.
Yeah. Right.
It has a way of connecting people that I think is harder to bullshit a mass population.
Yeah. Right.
But with the Isreal Palestine, it was like, damn, you guys really are fooling people. You're somehow making it seem that the folks that are dying by mass
are the bad guys.
Yeah,
it's all fucked up. It's really fucked up. And but there's propaganda. It feels like from both. Like you get it from everywhere.
Yeah, it just gets a little dicey because Hamas
Yeah.
is a government entity.
Mm-hmm. Then they got voted in.
But Israel supported their founding.
Of course.
Because
They
knew that a radical Islamic government is not something that Palestinians even necessarily want.
Yeah.
Because you have so many ethnic minorities and religious minorities in there. So they're not even safe under radical Islam.
Yeah.
But that's the same reason why they drop meth in the community.
Yeah.
It destabilizes the civilian population.
Can put more, so then the government can have more control.
It's easier for them to gain control.
Why does the government want to control us so much?
For over there, it's all about as far as I understand.
Yeah.
It's about control over the Suez Canal, which is a big port of shipping.
So it all goes back to money.
It all goes back to money. And I believe there's oil there as well.
Do you think someone might listen to this podcast over there and it might help?
No.
What you just said isn't going to help.
It's the worst situation ever over there.
Yeah, it looks awful. I'm glad I'm not there.
Yeah, I feel like...
And if I were there, if I went over there right now, how fast do you think I would die? Do you think I would live at all?
I don't think the Palestinians would hurt you.
Yeah. You think they just wouldn't? They'd be like, what are you doing here?
To be surprised with them.
So what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, if anybody's going to hurt you, it'd be that drone.
Yeah.
Drone strike.
Drones don't have emotions.
No.
Damn. Khaled, we've covered so much. I wish I didn't have to go, but I do.
Todd Berry.
I got to go see Todd Berry tonight. Khaled, is there anything you want to say? You know, I know we just solved Isreal Palestine pretty effectively. What do you want to tell the people? Do you have dates you want to plug? Do you have a show? Ooh, you got your
started
Limelight
running a show, at Limelight.
Limelight.
It's right in downtown Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for people to come out. Our first show is this Friday, and I have no idea what it's gonna be like.
Guys, go to the show.
Limelight. It's on Fridays, 7:30. Oh, do you have to go right now?
Not necessarily. I just got to pick my friend up at 7:15. It's 7:06.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, let me go off of my own podcast. We could do it again. You can come on again.
Yeah,
we just breached the surface.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
It flew by.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a dead moment. I didn't feel a single dead moment here.
No. Straight vibing.
Man, okay. Well, hopefully we can vibe again sometime soon. Khaled, catch Khaled all over Atlanta.
Yeah.
If you want to see comedy Atlanta, he's very funny. I think he's very funny. I don't know if everyone thinks that, but I think he's very funny.
Thanks.
And he was a Star Bar regular. Are you still a regular?
No.
But you kind of are.
Yeah.
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 Once one, always one.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know how to end this. Guys, thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
Khaled, thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
I hope you got something out of it.
Yeah.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
I hope your 2024 is shaping up to be a success.
We'll see how this Limelight show goes.
Hell yeah, that's a good way to close on. Khaled, thank you so much. Guys, thank you for listening. It's been Taylor Neely's show. I love you all so much more than you love me. Bye-bye.